previously.
Let me show you what I got to add to my collection, courtesy of the wheel today.
On Progression Series Season 2.
Dude, please, I don't let that be Solemn Strike. I just now realized the ramifications of my actions. Do you have anything in response?
Right, it's not Solemn Strike.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I didn't think about
It's
that.
Solemn War.
Oh, no! I'm gonna send you a Discord image of Kasha.
In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And
The Progression Series is happy to present the Season 2 Midway Point playmat. Printed on a 14x24 rubber, commemorate the most iconic plays in the first 120 episodes of Season 2 with this limited time release.
Hit the concede button! Ah, let's go, Berserker!
Dude, you know what because my turn 1 play was not enough to stack up to this, but Penguin Soldier is enough to stack up to both of these XYZ.
The Penguin
monsters.
Soldier. We'll go battle.
Yep.
We'll attack.
What?
To live.
Oh my God, bro.
Thanks for putting it in attack mode, buddy.
Oh, man. I'm ready to say goodbye.
I feel like I've aged like 10 years after that episode. So Substitute is gone. He will remain in the Hall of Fame for the remainder of his days.
4,000 is but a little number, bro. But a little number for the victory of this game.
You know what, buddy?
Oh! No way! No way! I'm going to activate Breakthrough skill on your construct. And Alex, I'm going to chain Burial from a different dimension to boost this guy up to 7,000. Battle damage through cleanly, bro. That's a game 3 if I've ever seen it. With his unique art style, Kraus Arts brings to life 28 crazy moments from Progression's past, guaranteed to make you nostalgic. This memorabilia won't be around forever, so make sure you grab your copy while supplies last.
Man, last episode was a blowout, and that's good, because going into today's episode, we need to keep the win streak alive, and Maximum Crisis is a set that everyone remembers from Season 1 for how impactful it was for the outcome of that series, so I'm excited. You should be too. It's going to be a fun episode. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see what we get. It's not going to be too fantastic, because Duelist Saga was the set that we got previously, and just about what I expected. Very funny, considering all the Duelist Saga cards are ultra rare. So let's pull up the list. So I'm taking a look at Duelist Saga. I pretty much have everything from here that matters. I mean, we did respin last episode, and we got the Dark Laws that we wanted, and that was like the main thing. I guess I'm just going to pick up a copy of Fossil Dyna. I got this in the first spin, but not in the respin, so I guess I'll just pick one of these up. It's like a fine Floodgate guy, like whatever. We're probably not going to play one of this guy, but maybe it'll come up in the future. So add to the collection. Let's throw it on over to Gage so we can tell you all about today's set, Maximum Crisis.
Dude, what the heck happened last week? How did we lose that? I don't know, maybe just Alex has that protagonist difference. He's been having good luck with that Burning Abyss deck. I'm surprised we ended up losing with the Metal Foe Zodiac. I thought with the inclusion of Broad Bull as well as Trishula, our deck would be ascended to a whole new level. Don't worry, I'll be back in the winner's circle this week. And today we're opening, quite honestly, one of the most, I think, iconic sets in like recent history, and that's Maximum Crisis. Released May 4th, 2017. I can't believe that is like 7 years ago, man. Holy crap. This was one of the last sets we had until we ended up getting the new Link mechanic released to us. And by God, these are some of the most powerful cards we had seen in Yu-Gi-Oh! At the moment. Cards in this set still hold heavy weight today. They are very, very good. This set was very, very, very jam-packed of bangers. While a lot of these cards might not seem crazy, cards like Zephyr Prominence, Pacifist, Magician's Restage, Orphis Scorpio, Last Resort, all of these rares are like really, really strong strong. Or for Scorpio, I think ended up getting on the ban list at some point. As you can see in the OCG, it is still limited over there. Able to search out any fusion from your deck? Fuck yeah, that's crazy. Getting Brilliant Fusion was pretty nice. Although we were in lieu of another extra deck mechanic that would completely shift how the game would be played, we got introduced to a deck that just didn't need the extra deck at all, and that is the Draco Slayers. True Draco is an archetype that focuses on utilizing continuous spells or traps and tributing them as if they were tribute material to summon monsters that have powerful effects. Effects that all activate when your opponent does something. Very, very efficient and good cards. Hard to get around them, actually. And then on top of that, all the True Draco cards, they have some sort of effect when they're tributed. Extremely strong strategy. There's a game-breaking card in the secret rare slot that I'll talk about a little bit more when we get there. Zodiac Shakanine was a crux point of most combos for Zodiac. This is like a card that made everything get put together, especially with Elder Entity Norden in this era. Zodiac was far and away the best deck of the format at the time too, so adding this on top of it just made it even better. Super rare, there's a bunch of cool shit in here that we want to be looking for. Spiral, I still like, dude, this was a TCG exclusive archetype. I think it's one of the coolest. I'm pretty sure this is one of Alex's favorites too. Sleeper was crazy. That was part of the end board, but there's better support down the way, like Master Plan and stuff once we finally get her. Luna is a great card that actually ends up putting a deck together on its own. You can pair it with Kaijus to bounce them back to your own hand. That makes for some really cool control strategies. Calamities, I hope I don't even have to talk in length about this card. On release, this card really didn't do too much. It wasn't actually really that useful in True Draco. True Draco's main plan wasn't even to play the level 9s. But later on down the line with decks like Virtual World and stuff like that, it became a lot easier to get 2 level 9s on the field. And this card's a menace. This card is one of the best XYZs in the game. Banned everywhere, as you can see, as it should be. Zafrath is actually really cool for getting Zafranu out of the deck. So if we decide to revisit Metal Foe, this might be a card to look at. The Secret Rares. Oh man, there are so many good ones, dude. Dragonic Diagram is the centerpiece for the True Draco deck, being able to get things once per turn and destroy other cards. Pop the Baby, famously, you can do that with this Dragonic Diagram. Limited at 1 still in TCG, man. Would you believe me if I told you I actually just forgot that? I didn't even know it was still limited. Masterpiece. This guy, bro, from last season, you would know, is a menace. This card, unaffected by anything that it's used to tribute with. If you tribute a monster, spell, and trap, it is just unaffected by literally everything. You gotta find a different way around it. Namely, the Kaijus were the only way to get rid of the annoying Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King. Banned everywhere, again, probably as it should be. We're gonna be looking for this because if we do get this, it's gonna be a pain in the ass for Alex to deal with. Tornado Dragon is also a really sick extra deck monster. This is also, I'm pretty sure, a TCG exclusive at the time. And I've been saving it. I really probably don't even have to talk much about it. One of the most iconic cards in current Yu-Gi-Oh's history, Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, had its debut in Maximum Crisis. This card was $100 at the time, and everybody needed it. The first YCS in Pittsburgh, it was released that weekend. Crazy strong card. In general, one of the best cards in the game. I still have my original copies. I like the card that much, man. And I won't say anything else about them, but Unending and Duelist Alliance, these cards are just good. They're good. Commons, I'll briefly say. Bababoon. The Lyrilysics are amazing. Dino Mist Howling, crazy. I hope Alex doesn't play that deck again. Spiral Mission Rescue, really good for strategy. Apocalypse, a common card that is really, really underrated for True Dracos. In a sealed format, this thing's fucking crazy. And look, we got another stab at another Zodiac monster with Hammer Kong. That's going to be helpful because we only have Borbo at the moment. This set's fucking great. I can't stress that enough. It's an incredible Yu-Gi-Oh set. So since we're jam-packed with a bunch of great stuff today, let me open the OTS packs that I have for Pity. I've got 3 packs of 4! OTS pack 4. We're moving on. I don't even know what's in here. I'm just going to crack it open and see what I get. Whoa! Oh, Ronin. It's probably not good. I think I already have a playset of him. He's not that special. Pack number 2. A Sticky String Kaiju, Marine Beast, and Artifact Lancia. All right. And then the last pack. A Union Hanger and a Coach Captain Bearman. All right, it could have been better, I guess. Actually, it could have been better. I'm going to take a look real quick. Oh, it could have definitely been better, man. I could have gotten a Volt Flame or a Strike. It is what it is. Time to open the big boy set. Maximum Crisis. Oh, God, I hope this is sick, bro. I hope we get some bangers. Let's go. 24 packs
of Maximum Crisis coming right up. If we can just bag 2 Masterpiece again like we did in Season 1, I'm not going to complain. I'm happy that Gage got to relive through all of his trauma in the, set discussion portion of the video. But let's open the first pack, see what we get, and it is Master Duel Masochist All-Star BES Big Core MK3. Aside from that, though, we do get some of the True Draco stuff, like Draco Phoenix, which is a common. Darlingtonia Cobra is okay, and the rest of this is kind of whatever. Darkworm's pretty good. It's annoying because Gage does have, like, a sort of pendulum deck that he could play, so that's a bit concerning. I think, do we have the donut yet? I'm actually not sure. Well, there's Calamities. Everyone fucking hates this card, and I'm glad this card is banned, but it's not banned for progression for now, so hopefully Gage doesn't figure out a way to summon this. Oh, there's the donut. Okay, so Dark Worm plus Gate Zero is in here. That's annoying, potentially. I mean, I haven't really looked at my pendulum stuff lately. Maybe we can do something with this. Princess Sprite's not terrible. It's situational because it is a rank one, but this card is actually played in some very strong decks.
Pack number 1. Whoa! Phantasm Spiral Battle and a Supreme King Gate Infinity. Oh, a Majesty Maiden, the True Draco Slayer. Out of all the True Dracos, that's a very good one. When your opponent activates a card effect while you control this distributed monster, you just add a True Draco. Dude, that's awesome. Like I said, very annoying to deal with cards in this deck, especially with Majesty's Mating, because you just get another one. Dynamist Howling is good to see. Like I said, I'm very scared Alex might take that deck again today. I just got a feeling he will. Hammer Kong's nice to see. Needed another Zodiac name to add to the bundle. Oh, hey! Secret Rare Tornado Dragon, my boy. That's a nice extra deck card to have. Just a good rank 4. The other Secret Rares might have been better. Could you imagine if that was a Masterpiece? Oh, Lord, that'd be crazy. I could still get one. It's still early.
Set rotation's in here too. I'm not sure if that's super relevant now, but it could be later. And Zefrath isn't terrible too, especially because Gage has access to like some of the Zephyr stuff. There's our first Ultra. It is Maiden. Maiden's fine. It's like obviously not Masterpiece, but I don't think... The thing is, we're never actually going to play the Dracos. We just need Masterpiece and we stick it in other decks where it's actually going to work out, like Dynamist. And speaking of Dynamist, I didn't even realize that Howling is here. That might be our first copy of that. Howling is basically the card that, I don't want to say it makes Dynamist playable, but it makes it way better than it was before, because being able to just auto get scales, and then I think it has like a compulse effect too. It's crazy. Howling's nuts. Well, back-to-back Ultra. Mariamne's not terrible. Again, just situational and depends on the deck you're playing. Second Howling, I believe, and Balbaboon was common in here as well. Man, Maximum Crisis was a great set.
Stone King Darius is actually a really good rare to have. Pretty nice. We've been playing a lot of DDDs. It's a little bit more harder to make in DD, I think, but I think it comes up later on down the line in the game. Oh, an Orpheus Scorpio. Definitely nice to see that. I'd like to see a couple more of these. The rares are like, they're a high commodity. We want to get a couple of really good ones. Zefrath, I was just talking a little bit about how that would be good to dump Zefranu with, and I think that's my third Bababoon, I'm pretty sure. It is. So we got a full playset. I'm happy with that one. Pairs good with Metal Foe, actually.
Oh, there's a secret rare, but it is sadly one of the worst secret rares in the set, being Zark. Could have been an Ash Blossom, could have been a Masterpiece, but unfortunately, it is fucking Zark. It's okay. It's fine. Fiendus is quite good, although I don't think Subterror is playable. There's just too many high rarity cards. Speaking of the Masochist cards, there's Metaltron 12 for the short time span that card lasted in Masochist. But to be fair, it is sort of like A Towers in a way. It's just not Masterpiece. Oh, there's Ignis Heat. I guess the Hollows are rolling in now. Again, I don't really think we're playing Draco in any capacity unless we get Masterpiece, but another Dark Worm isn't bad either. Also, Darius is pretty good for BA, now that I think about it. Sleeper would have been sick if we could actually play Spiral, but we just don't have the core for it. I think Gage's Spiral core looks better than ours, so I wouldn't be surprised if he tries something with that, but I think that might be a bit optimistic. Well, there's Assembled Nightingale. This card sees tons of play because of Zeus, but for the first part of its lifespan, it is just a bulk card. Phantom Knights of Cursed Javelin, All-Star of Dungeon Duel Monsters. Only a few packs left here. We haven't gotten anything particularly great, so let's see what we get in the last two. Another Metaltron's very funny, and then the last pack, nothing. I think that's a third Fiendus, actually. We can't play Subterror, which sucks, because that would be really cool, because Fiendus is one of the best cards. I'm going to take a quick look. I could try to respin for an Ash or a Masterpiece, but, like, the chances are just so low. Let me think it over.
Man, what? I got another Tornado Dragon? That's unlucky. I would have liked any other secret rare, dude. I think that would have been cool. Oh, True Draco Heritage. Could you imagine if one of those was a Masterpiece? If card was different card. That's good, though. We got Heritage. I saw we got a couple of other small ones. Could be worse, I guess, right? We got 4 more packs left. Zodiac Shakanine. Add it to the mix, bro, to the Zodiac deck. Our Zodiac deck's looking better. We're still missing Rapiers. I have literally 0 of those, actually. Draeth. Oh my god, I keep getting True Dracos, but it's not the good ones. All right, last 2 packs. Anything big in the close? Nothing in that one. How about that one? A single Fairy Tale Luna. I would have loved to have more of her. But the one of, that's got to be good enough, I think. I'm going to add this to the collection. I don't have many rerolls left, so I got to bank them. We're coming up on links anyways. Maybe I'll get a restock then. Add it to the collection. See what we got building today.
So if I respin, I'm really just respinning for either Masterpiece Ash, I guess Tornado Dragon, that's like the weakest of the 3, but it is still a good rank 4 generically to have, and doesn't get a reprint for quite some time, I believe. I don't know. It seems so idealistic that we're going to actually get one of these two, because you have to hit the secret rare slot, and then you also have to hit the 1, or rather, I guess, 2 and 8 in this chance, so 1 and 4. I think I'm going to elect to keep. We got everything else we were looking for out of the set aside from the secret. I don't really want to endanger re-rolling and not getting my howlings, because like you can see, we got only one of some common cards, and we can actually like play Dynamist. Like it sounds weird, but I don't want to endanger the strategy we can like guarantee play, which I know is good. Just for the chance to get like a Masterpiece or an Ash, especially because Ash is going to get reprinted like 4,000 times. We'll probably get one eventually, so like just having it early on may not matter all that much. So I think I'm going to keep. It's a bit sad, but it is what it is. I guess we'll forego Masterpiece for the time being, and that's going to just be the way that it is. Maybe I'll regret that decision, maybe not, but let's get to building. Just because I'm curious, what's the worst that could happen? Like, what's the actual worst that could happen? You know, I don't possibly see, it couldn't get like that crazy, right? Surely. All right, so far this hasn't been great. Oh, fuck, I should have done the respin. No. Oh, there was an ultra polymerization too. We got 2 secrets. That's kind of crazy. Oh, last few. Oh, no, we got 3 secrets in the 4 secrets. What the fuck? Oh my god, did I get I only had 2 howlings though. Okay, so we would have gotten a Masterpiece and an Unending Nightmare and a Diagram, which is hilarious. Okay, yeah, well, oof, that's okay. It could have been infinitely worse. It could have been infinitely worse. I'm happy with my decision.
I'm running back this Metal Foe deck with a couple of tweaks to hopefully give us the edge today. I have a very strong feeling that Alex will be playing Dynamist today. I know it. I know how good that Dynamist howling is. He knows how good Dynamist howling is. And I think since he's sort of comfortable with the deck, he's just going to try to plug it in and play it as is. So we have these system downs tucked tightly away into the side deck here just for that. A couple new inclusions with Maximum Crisis too. Zefrath, importantly, makes this deck very consistently able to access Safranu. Before, we were just hoping we would draw it, which sometimes we would, but now we have a very consistent way to see it, as well as the 1 Zephyr Providence. Wish we would have pulled a couple more. Not that it does too much, but Shakanine is also tucked away in the extra deck with Hammer Kong, just able to give us more material for Dryden. And then, of course, Tornado Dragon. It's a great rank 4, and we're going to plug that right into the extra deck as well here. Other than that, everything else is pretty much the same. We're just going to be looking to end on boards like Dryden, maybe an XYZ with a Zafranu in the 9-pillar set, and that'll be hopefully good enough. And if that doesn't work out, our extra deck is fully kitted to deal with a lot of Alex's gimmicks. Eater of Millions gobbles up things like Chaos Max Dragon. That's also what Swords of Concealing Light is for. Necro Valley is really good against Burning Abyss, and of course, like I said, system downs exactly for the Dynamo. Let's get gaming. Let's crush him today.
So I gotta be honest, I'm not too confident with this one, but I want to try something both he won't expect and just something that's going to throw him off his game. And honestly, it's going to throw me off my game too. So I enlisted the help of Giant Skyhawk and the Necro Fusion enthusiasts and all the Fluffle, every Fluffle mind that there is to see if there's any feasible way that we could play this deck with only a single Tiger. And there is, as a matter of fact. There's actually a relatively simple OTK that involves Tiger plus Wolf, because Wolf has the effect that it can attack as many times during the battle phase for how many materials that are used during its fusion summon. So, in a perfect world, all we have to do is summon a Tiger, blow up the field, and then summon a Wolf that has like 3 materials minimum, and then we can just attack directly with both, and then we win the game. Simple enough. It's more difficult in execution because obviously we're working with, these cards. We don't have Patchwork yet, which I think really hurts this deck, but it is still doable. I was practicing as much as I could to try to like find lines and like learn and understand how to use this deck. I think it's going to be rough, but I think there's a chance because it is simple enough to get Tiger Wolf that we might be able to get there. So let's quickly do the card by card. We're playing the Invoked package because it gives us more fusion summons, and it gives us like an alternate thing to do if we really just can't do the whole, Fluffle thing. We can just always fall back on like Casitas as well as Mechaba. Funny enough, Penguin's a water, so that works out for us. Then for the rest of the monsters, we have Chain Sabers, Bear, Cat, Dog, Octopus, Owl, Penguin, Sheep, and Wings. For the spells, we have Foolish Burial, Fright for Factory, Fright for Fusion, Fusion Recycling Plant, Invocation, Last Will, Triple Meltdown, Double Poly, Pot of Greed, Triple Terraforming, Triple Toy Vendor, and Double Twin Twister. We're actually going to blind second with this deck, which is something we haven't really done in a minute in Prague, and so it might be able to catch Gage off guard because I think a lot of the times we have been opting to go first. The main game plan is that as long as we can get to Tiger and then like somehow get Engine Chain first into our hand and then into the graveyard through like Toy Vendor or Fusion Recycling Plants another way, we have like several ways we can dump this guy. Then we can search Fright for Fusion, which is a built-in Miracle fusion for the deck, and then all the materials that we use to make Tiger, we can just then use Frightfur fusion to banish them to summon the wolf. So, like, in terms of the simplicity of the combo, it's there, but everything in this deck sort of gets something else, and you kind of have to string it all together, which makes it tough. We also have other fallback plans like Frightfur Sabertooth, which requires another one of the Frightfur fusions, but if we make it with 3 or more materials, it actually can't be killed by battle or card effects, which might be relevant. Frightfur Sheep's also okay. It's not great, but it's like another thing we can make. We have all the invoked guys. Mechaba's the best, but we don't have a ton of lights. The only light we really have is Wings, and honestly, Wings is just going to get banished most of the time when we like are just sending Toy Vendor to go plus a million. So maybe that's a thing. We have Dweller, we have Castel, Exciton, Labobble Chain 101. We're probably not going to make any of these, but Penguin can summon Dog, so that is 2 4s, and we have Alistair, so like maybe if we hit a Toy Vendor, that could happen. And then the side is just triple Veil or triple Gamma Steel, Dark Hole, MST Twin, and then the Solemn Brigade in case Gage makes us go first. So like I said, maybe we'll be able to do it, but I'm not feeling super confident with this one. So ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Well, Gage, I imagine you're having a bit of a maximum crisis over on your end, considering the fact that you just cannot seem to surpass me in Progression Series Season 2. As of late, you were in the lead very early on. How are you feeling, buddy?
Hardly a crisis, man. I'll get there when I get there. We still got hundreds of more episodes to go, man.
God.
I don't even know.
Don't
We got a while
me.
to go.
We're only at, what, May 2017, I think?
I know. Dude, I was reading this set today. Maximum Crisis, by the way, one of the most iconic sets in Yu-Gi-Oh! I think, as of, like defining the future of it, right?
Yeah.
We got, like, some really powerful cards in this set. Dude, I almost had a heart attack when I read that was 7 years old today, bro. I was like, there's no way, 7 years.
Yeah.
I was like, God.
It's wild. It's wild. I guess that just goes to show how fast time flies. I mean, we're talking about how fast time's flying. Prague is like almost 5 years old now, which is even like more absurd to think about. But you and I just shit-talking each other every Monday for the past 5 years. I wouldn't have it any other way, buddy.
Yeah, man, it doesn't get any easier, bro. Let me tell you, every week I got something shitty to say to you, so.
All right, well, speaking of that, let's shout the patron, Nick McDaniels. Thank you for the support. Nothing shitty to say about our wonderful patrons, and for the love of... Okay, I was about to just, like, have an aneurysm.
You want to insult Nick there for making you lose the RPS?
Nah,
I think that might have been his fault.
It's not Nick's fault. It's not Nick's fault. What are you doing, buddy?
Right,
what are you doing?
I am going to go first. Weird.
We're definitely
Who
at a
would've thunk
tipping
it?
point in Prague, that's for sure. Definitely more
Yeah.
first than second. All right, let's see what you got.
All right, duelists, let's play some Yu-Gi-Oh!
Game on.
All right, man.
Game on.
Don't act too surprised, but I had to double back on a strategy again. I just felt like it was too strong. I got the short end of the
Really?
stick last match.
Okay.
Here's a new fella to help me out.
Yeah, I mentioned
Yes.
that you might actually have ways to take advantage of this. Okay, I guess we might be seeing it very early on here. Sure.
Yep. I am going to scale Zephyrath, and then I'm going to use its ability
Yep.
to allow me to put something straight to the extra deck face up and change its scale.
Yes, very powerful effect. I've always loved this
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
Very cool card.
Me too. I think it's a
It
really
has
good
a
card.
lot of text, but it's a really cool card.
Now, here's the real question. Have you ever bothered to read its monster effect?
I have not. I'll be honest with you.
yeah.
Did you?
Not until today, bro. I was like, I probably should see if this has any hidden effects.
Oh, you get an extra pendulum summon of a Zephyr. That's kind of cool, actually. That's pretty
Isn't
sick.
it fucking neat? It's pretty dope.
That's cool. Especially like before. This is before like we had like Beyond the Pendulum and all this other stuff. So yeah, it's neat. I always love the
All right,
Zephyr
man,
cards. I just think they're cool. Anyway,
I think they're dope too. Speaking of Zephyra, I'm gonna put this to the extra deck face up.
makes sense. Yep.
Yep. There's no button to do it in Dueling Book yet, so I'm
Shocker.
gonna take the long trip. I'm going to scale up a Metal Foes Gold Driver.
Yes, and this Zephyrath is a 7 scale for everyone wondering.
It is a 7 scale. Correct. Wow. Very observant. I am going to Pendulum Summon just the one, just the humble one,
Okay.
Zafranu. And I'm going to use its effect.
Get that 9 pillars.
I am going to pick up, you think I would, I'm going to pick up actually Zephyr
A war. Okay. Sure.
I'm going to set 1. I'm going to
already
set
has
2.
the 9 pillars.
I'm going to set 3, baby. The whole suite. Good luck.
All right. So war is just a 2-for-1 basically.
Yeah, War is target a Zephyr card and 1 card you control and destroy them both.
Right. And then if you had 2 Zephyr cards in your pen zone, you can just straight up activate it from the hand, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right, I'll draw for turn. Stand by main. Well, I can assume you have 9 pillars in the back row. I think it'd be very foolish of me to think
Alex,
otherwise.
it could be literally
No, it's not,
anything
Gage.
back
It's 9
there.
pillars.
It could be
It's literally
anything.
9 pillars. All right. Well, we're about to find out what it is here momentarily. I'm trying to think how I want to play this out first. I don't think there's any better way to do this, so we're just gonna just like last episode, buddy. Just like last episode. You're gonna get to see what I'm on first, though, because I do have to pitch for cost here. I am going to pitch Edge Imp Sabers.
Oh. Okay, all right. I'm in, bro. I'm curious to see what you
We're
got.
going to go middle, and we're going to go one closest to Zephyrath.
How good does your deck have to be to do anything that I'm actually scared about, Alex?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Nah, I am going to 9 pillars.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I kind of
All right.
have to. This is going to get destroyed.
Yep. Oh, this gets
And-
shuffled back. Sorry, that matters.
Yeah. Okay, and then I will trigger Zephrano's effect.
Sure.
I am going to pick up this Zephyr Providence from the deck here.
Sure. All the Zephyr stuff this episode. Cool.
Yep. Another inclusion from Maximum Crisis. Sick card.
All right, I'm going to replace the card I just lost with another one. So,
All right. It's only fair.
okay. And then we're going to go ahead. I probably should have done this first this way. We're going to go terraforming.
Okay.
With terraforming, we're going to grab ourselves good old Magical Meltdown.
Okay. All right. I thought you might play this shit today.
Well, technically, you were right, just not in the form you were probably expecting it. Is Meltdown going to resolve here?
I'm going to think for a sec here. I think so, but I'm, like, slightly scared. Like, okay, Alex, like, what's the odds that you can make another Macabre and it win the game, right? Like, you're aware I have Zephyr War. Why are you playing Edge Imp Sabers? I didn't put this together yet. Why is this card in your deck? Is it Fright for Alistair shit? That sounds good. That sounds awful. Sounds like you need some help. It might be a bad play. It might be a bad play, but I can't resist. It might be a bad play, but I'm gonna pop them.
You're going to war. Okay, so you're going to pop your Zephyrath then, too? Okay.
Yep.
And then that will not resolve because it doesn't stick around. Okay. All right. So you
Normal
still
Alistair.
have one card I don't know. And I know you added whatever the hell it is. The Searcher. I know what the card is.
Yeah, the Providence.
Yeah, the Providence. Thank you.
Just normal Alistair, Alex. Just normal Alistair.
Alistair, normal Alistair. Gotta sing the song, Gage. Gotta sing the song. I don't think that's what we're gonna be doing, though.
Dude, I don't think I've ever read Metal Foes Google Driver's flavor text. And it's really dumb. Have you read it?
I probably have in one of the previous episodes when I was reading all of their flavor texts. But yeah, it's very funny. Bumbling buffoon. That's us.
That's
us.
yeah, bro, that's us, man.
Okay, I will say, actually, warring the Meltdown really hurt. I'm not going to lie to you.
Good. I needed to hear that. That was a good play.
Yeah. I think I might just have to do the only real play I have access to. The way our hand is looking. Yeah, I think I have to try to do something here. Okay, we're going to Foolish Burial.
Okay, sure.
With this, it's not going to be anything crazy, I don't think, unless I'm missing something here, but I'm probably not. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think any of these really get any value doing it this way, which sucks, but it is what it is. I am going to check this before I do something I'm not allowed to do, and I can do that. Cool. I am just going to dump probably the worst card in my deck, Fluffle Cat to the graveyard.
Wow. Look at this guy going willingly -1.
Fright for Fusion.
Oh my god. Okay. He's popping off.
It's Miracle Fusion for this deck, so I will banish 2. And we will make Tiger.
Yeah, it hits the field.
It does.
Yep.
Tiger effect. Pop your 2 cards.
Damn, that's rough. I'm going to lose this and this.
Okay. And so then I'm also up 300, so I'm also 22. And
Okay.
I'll just hit you for 22.
Dang. All right. Well, I'll take it.
It's not great. I wanted to do a lot more than that, but the way my hand's looking, I don't think it's going to be too great. Second main, I think I'm just going to go ahead and probably just pass here.
All right. I'll draw for turn.
Not pretty.
Ooh, it is definitely not pretty. It's going to get a lot less pretty for you in a moment. I'm going to activate my Zephyr Providence.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to pick up a second copy of Zephrath.
Okay, I got
with
multiple.
Providence.
Sure.
Yep. Living large over here. Okay. I think I figured it out. I'm going to activate Fire Formation Tenki.
All right, there's the zoo half the deck. Yep.
Yes, sir. You know it's coming. I'm going to pick up the Ram.
Sure.
Normal.
Mm-hmm.
I will use the effect. Not the effect. what am I talking about? I'm gonna just stack a Tron.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna throw on a Broad Bull. This guy.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick up Whiptail.
Sure.
I think.
I don't know what else you would pick up.
I pick up the tech.
Ooh.
I'm gonna pick up the tech actually. Where this guy can go back to deck. You saw this last episode, man. Pick up the Dragoon.
Oh, the Draconia. Yeah, duh. I forgot.
Yep.
I forgot that's a
Huge.
Beast Warrior, yeah.
Big value. I'm going to go Shaq and I, new with the Maximum Crisis.
Nice.
Sick
Very
pickup.
nice.
I'm going to use her effect. Yeah. I'll detach this and I'll just summon it back.
Sure.
Effects are negated, but that's fine. I will stack Hammer Kong here and I'll go Dryden.
Sure. All the materials.
And then I will Dryden. I'll just pop this Tiger.
Out of here.
Let's go Zefrath.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go activate Zefrath.
Sure.
I'm going to throw to the extra deck. This is going to be Zefrax Cyton. You ever see that card?
Zefraxiton. Yep.
Zefraxiton. Whatever, man. Okay. English degree. I'm going to go Pendulum Summon. I'm going to go 1, 2, whatever. I'll just do the third here.
Sure.
I do not have a search off of Zefrax. No. I wish I
Shocker.
did.
Who would've
I
thought?
wish I did. All right. I'm just going to go Battle Phase. I'm going to hit you for 38 collectively.
38 in. Yep.
All right. Main 2. I don't even know if I'm afraid of anything, Alex. Your deck is kind of cheeks.
I feel like
I'll-
you would have actually been cooked if we may have bricked a little bit. We may have bricked a little bit.
Okay, yeah, if card was different card, I would have lost the game. I'm sure, man. I'm sure. That's what they always say. I'll introduce you to a new fella. You ready for this one?
Sure. Oh,
A
Tornado
sack on these
Dragon.
2 4s? Yes,
Man,
sir.
your
The
Maximum
Tornado
Crisis was
Dragon.
nice. Chakanine,
Like,
Tornado,
well,
multiple Zefrath.
Yeah, you know, Tornado Dragon's cool, but you know what else is cool? Like Dragonic Diagram or Masterpiece or Ash. There's a lot of other cool cards.
I still think this is pretty above average for Maximum
it's
Crisis.
all right.
Though.
It definitely it makes the cut. I am going to just pass turn here. I think this is pretty all right.
It's probably good enough. And looking at the card that I just drew, yeah, let's just go to game 2.
Just pass it up. Okay, I'm good for that one. All right.
Yeah. Oh, Gage, I'm so fucking angry. I was practicing a ton with this deck, and I feel like if I didn't brick, you would have just 100% been dead that turn. It's so frustrating because it's so annoying.
Wait
It's
a
so
minute.
annoying. I know what you're gonna say. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, well, I was about to flame you for something else, and I just realized you have 42 cards in your deck.
Yep,
You mean to
it's-
tell me you couldn't narrow it down 2 cards,
No,
Alex?
surprisingly not. No.
I
Anyway,
like-
you're going
I-
first. Go for it.
Somebody in the comments, let me know if he could have narrowed it down or if he's just being Alex. So, all right, man, let's play. That's crazy, 42.
Yep. It's a rough
right,
life
man.
out here.
Okay, dude. It's only fair. You had it last game.
Oh,
I have
great.
it this game. I'll start
Yeah.
off with the pot of greed. 2
yep,
additional
yep.
to my hand. All right, I'm going to scale my Metal Foe Stealin'.
Sure.
I'm also going to scale Mr. Bismagear.
Imagine that's getting popped.
It is getting popped expeditiously. I will set from my deck this Metal Foe counter.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me during the end phase to get that Bismagear. We were having trouble last episode. I don't
I know. You and I were just off last episode.
we were kind of all over the place. I'm going to activate a Fire Formation Tenki. This is going to pick me up Ram out of the deck.
Mm-hmm.
I will normal summon it.
Yep. Go through the motions.
I'll slap some XYZs. Yeah, we're going to go this guy into Broad Bull. I'll use the Broad Bull. I'm going to pick up... This guy's been putting in work, man. I'm going to pick up the...
Dragoons. Yeah. The Dragoons.
I think I'm going to keep them tucked away in the hand here, unless I can think of a use for him, which I can't. I'm going to just keep him there. I'm going to exceed into Shakanine.
Yep.
I'll use it. I'm going to bring back this Ram.
Sure.
And I will slap Borbo and Dryden.
Just
on
all the
top here.
materials.
All the
Yep.
material. Lots of pops. I will go to the end phase, and I will use this Bismagear. I remembered. I'm
You
gonna
did.
Pick up,
Good job.
I'm going to pick up Gold Driver from the deck here.
Gold Driver, Dragoons, and 3 other cards. You didn't pen summon. Which is
Didn't need.
interesting.
What am I going to pen summon? My one little Bismagear over there?
You're not, actually, because it's a level 1, but...
Yeah, exactly. That's
It's optimistic of you to
joke.
think that you could.
That's the.
I mean, you have 3 other cards in your hand you could have pen summoned, so I'm just saying. All right. Well, now we have to start figuring out how the hell we're going to do this.
Beat my Dryden Pass, loser.
I'm going to work on it, let me tell you. All right. This worked so well last time. Let's try it again.
Ooh. I'm just going to have to run it again and hope you don't have it. Yep.
Okay. Meltdown's out of here. I am going to normal summon Fluffle Dog and activate the effect.
Yes, that's the normal summon I don't care about. Good about that one. Yep.
Okay. With Dog. We're going to pick up the good old Edge Imp Sabers.
Sure.
I'm going to activate Toy Vendor.
Oh, wow, sick card.
This
yeah,
card is
that's good.
very good. Very good. We're going to use it. I'm going to pitch. This sucks. This really sucks.
Love to hear it.
Okay. So I think what I have to do... I don't like it. I don't think I have a choice, though. I'm going to MST my own toy vendor.
Okay, interesting tech. I like it. Go ahead.
It's not the intended use for it, but I guess it works in this case. Okay, so that's going to trigger my toy vendor since it's sent to grave. I'm going to grab... I think I just need a hope. So I'm just going to draw this Fluffle Penguin from my deck here.
Okay.
Invocation.
Okay. Diet polymerization.
Yeah,
Big fan.
that's one way to look at it. All right, so I'm gonna send all three things to the
you
grave.
said everything. All right. Okay.
We're just going in. We're just going in. I will bring out a tiger.
Okay.
So 2 chains here. Tiger, chain 1. I'm gonna target Trident, Ram, and your back row because I use 3 materials. I get to pop 3 things, and then chain 2 is Penguin. I get to draw 2, discard 1.
This resolves. Go ahead.
Okay. So we'll draw 2. And we will discard Dark Hole. I believe you have a chain link now.
I do. Yes, that's a good sis card to see. I'm gonna summon back this Zodiac Trident here.
Sure. Okay. Pretty decent draw off of the Penguin.
yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's gonna matter. I don't think it's gonna matter.
Pot of greed off the top. It's only fair. It's only fair.
I mean, I wish it was just better. I'm so close because I drew this too. That's so annoying. If only that was part of the invocation, then we actually, I think, would have gotten there. It's rough. Okay, so this tiger is 25. Because I control dog too. So I go battle. I'll go dog in.
Give me a sec to think here. Hold on. Sure, that's fine.
And then 25.
Yep.
Oh, we were so close. All right, go ahead.
All right. I'll draw.
All right.
Stand by main.
Be nice.
Dude, you're gonna die this turn. I'm sorry.
I'm so dead.
It's the
I'm
end
so
of the game.
dead.
I'm gonna activate
Yeah.
Fire Formation Tanky. This
Right,
one's
she's
gonna
all
let
targets.
me. Yeah, me too. Honestly, I'm gonna pick back up Zodiac Bunny Blast.
Bunny Blast. We're just on everything. Okay.
I am going.
I thought you might have
to-
Dryden, or not Dryden. What's it called? Whiptail. So I had to be a bit mindful of that.
I do have it in hand. I'll spoil it. I'm going to use Stealin'. I'm going to pop this Tanky. I'm going to set up a fusion.
Okay.
I will scale my Dragoons of Draconia.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Wavering Eyes.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. To extra both of them. Take 500, bro.
I'll take my 5. I'll take my 5.
It's going to allow me to add any pendulum monster. I'll pick up, I'll pick up Bumbuku here.
Sure.
Do I want Bumbuku? Why the fuck would I want Bumbuku? Hold on, let me
You
reason
tell
with
me,
myself.
it's your
Let me
deck.
reason myself why I'd want Bumbuku. I can't even figure out why I'd want him. Why would I get him? Dude, if I just set up an Omni Gate, like, would you just scoot? Like,
Maybe.
that's pretty good. I think the Kieran's also kind of like fierce. That's what I'm thinking. I think the Kieran's probably the better play. I'm gonna go for that. I'll pick up the whatever it was, the first card that I said, the Bumbuku. Okay. Let's go activate counter in the graveyard. I'm gonna go pick back up this Bismugear.
Okay.
I'm gonna scale Gold Driver, and I'm gonna scale Bismugear. I'm gonna normal the Bumbuku and use its effect.
Sure. That gets you to Kieran.
Yep, get the big horse.
There it is.
Now I will perform a pendulum summon. I will go
Sure.
1, 2, 3, and I will go 4. I'll use Kieran. I'll bounce back the Bumbuku. Yeah, and I'll put back your Frightful Tiger.
He's out of here.
Alex, if I'm gonna make this play and you can't laugh, okay? It's against the rules to laugh, okay?
I mean, considering everyone's laughing at me for playing this dog shit deck
honestly.
so far, I mean, I think you get a pass here.
I'm gonna activate my own Twin Twisters. I'm gonna discard Bumbuku and I'm gonna pop this Fusion.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Fusion.
That is not fusion.
Oh, what did I shuffle back?
Twin twist.
Oh, man. Whoops, I almost caught a fast one on you there. I
think I would have preferred you to shuffle that back. Yeah, that's fine.
Almost got a fast one. All right, I'm going to shuffle this up, and I will not draw Fusion. Thank God. Thank God. That would have been bad if I did. I don't think I can put anything else on the field here. I'll do my cutesy play in a moment. I will go battle phase.
Sure.
I'll go 2000 with Kieran.
I'm actually not dead here,
Oh,
surprisingly.
you're not dead. I couldn't get all the stats on the table, but
This is 2000 and then 18.
yeah.
All right.
I'll go main phase 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right, main phase 2, I'll use Bismugear. I will pop the Bunny Blast. I will set Fusion from deck again.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use Bunny Blast to add back Dryden to the extra deck.
Oh, I see. And then put it over the whiptail.
Yeah, and then I'm going to slap it right on top of the Whiptail. Get myself another disruption again. That was probably bad. That probably wasn't worth it, but it looked styling. I think it looked cool.
It was styling. Styling.
All right, man.
Give me that.
I will just pass my turn. Go ahead.
All right, so I don't know the card in your hand, right?
You don't. It's a random.
Okay. Yep. And you set Fusion off the Bismugear?
I did, yes.
Okay. I'll draw. Standby main. Is there any hope for us? I'm going to go with no, but we may as well try. I will activate Fusion Recycling Plant.
Sure.
I will activate Recycling Plant, pitching Edge Imp Chain. Would you allow me to add a polymerization to my hand?
Well, I mean, I'm more worried about now you just pitched Edge Imp Chain. That's a good card. That one's very good. Hold on. Add a Fright Fur card from your deck to your hand. Bro, you're going to get Fusion. That fucking sucks. Is Fright Fur Fusion confused from the bin, right? That's part of its
Yes,
gimmick?
it's Miracle Fusion. You say "oh" like it matters. You have Trident Kieran.
I know, but like what? Do you have a... I put back your Tiger. Sure.
Well, I can't pop Kieran.
Go ahead.
Game.
Go ahead and get your poly. That's fine, bro.
I appreciate it. All right, not gonna need it, but it's here. Edge Imp Chain effect.
Yes, that's the good one.
I will add Fright for Fusion.
Yep.
I don't think there's like any other better way to do this, sadly. So it is what it is. I will activate Fright for Fusion.
Yep.
I am going to banish better I can make. If you didn't put Tiger back, that actually would have been insane, but unfortunate.
Really? So that was the right play, is putting in the extra.
Like yes and no, right? I don't think bouncing Tiger was like necessary. I mean, the best idea, but it prevented something potentially worse from coming down. I still think I'm probably going to lose, but, you know, whatever. All right, I'm going to banish probably the kitchen sink. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a lot. Yep. You should pop my face down spell or trap. Not you don't know what it is.
Should I?
It could be literally anything.
It's good to know. It's good to know. We'll bring back Tiger.
Yes. What are your targets?
Tiger effect. I'm going to target Trident. I really don't think it matters. Trident, Gold Driver, Dragoons, and I don't really want to pop Bismugear because then you just get a search in the end phase. I don't want to pop your Metal Foes Fusion because you just get another draw. I can't pop Kieran. Do I literally just pop fucking Tenki? Like, maybe that's the move.
Crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, you know what? Pop Tenki. Screw it.
Okay. I'll chain Trident.
Yeah.
I'll pop the Fusion Recycling Plant, and I'll chain Kieran, and I'll put back the Tiger again and the Draconia.
Sure.
Okay, and then this gets popped, and then
Trident
this
gets
gets popped. Yep.
Yep. Crazy. I'm dead.
You are dead. Yes, you're dead to a normal summon. All right.
Oh my god.
Woo!
Oh,
We did
that's
it.
so annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. It's annoying too because like yes, I know this deck is like not particularly good, but it's annoying because like I know the lines that could have gotten me there to like actually get the OTK in because that's like what this deck is trying to do. And like your boards were beatable. It's just like it just didn't fucking come together. Especially the first game. The first game like actually like felt like we could have gotten there. I feel like this game was a lot
you're
worse.
talking about?
All right, let's
Maybe I
reset.
didn't
Let's
see it.
reset. Let me show you. Let me show you.
Okay, let me see. I'll
So
let you go.
the OTK, like the problem is with this deck is like it's super non-linear. It's just all over the place. So it's hard. And so the other thing that really sucks about this is also the fact that invocation has to send from hand if you're not going specifically for an invoke. This hand is like actually just ass. It's all fucking fluffles.
You said that last game too.
Well, this
right?
this one's literally all fluffles. Like there's like
okay. Just
like
piece
I have no
together
other
the God
cards.
combo. Let me see this
Yeah.
OTK.
So like best case scenario, let me like try to draw like something playable. Like this is like not supposed to happen where you draw like 6 fucking fluffles. Like I had the OTK the first game 100%. It was just I actually stopping my what's it called? Not mill draw. Stopping my Alistair I think really fucked it up. But anyway, okay, this seems maybe do. I don't fucking know. Anyway, I'm not going to go through it. The point is, I'm supposed to just make a tiger, pop your shit, and then just make fucking wolf with 3 materials, and it's just gigantic enough to just hit you direct for game.
Oh, I forgot about this card. I'm going to be straight up
it's
honest,
literally, it's pretty straightforward because all you need is just 2 ways to fuse and then just enough guys to get there. And typically, Fright for Wolf comes out with Fright for Fusion. And so basically, as long as you're just able to, like, stick a tiger, the materials from the tiger go to grave, and then Fright for Fusion just banishes them for wolf, and you typically have, like, 1 other thing, and then you're just able to just kill through this. So, like, with your board last game, I dealt with your Zephranu or whatever, and then it's like, okay, as long as I can just stick wolf, like, you just die. And same thing with last game too, like just having to play through like 1 Trident. But the thing that sucked too is that I just kept getting Invocation, not like other fusion cards. Like if I had like regular poly, that could have made a big difference potentially. Invocation is like a limiting factor in the sense that, you know, it's a weird fusion spell. It's not like a normal polymerization, but there's like owl and stuff to like circumvent that. So like terraforming is dual purpose because it can get meltdown, which also then gets recycling plant. And there's so many things to typically discard in this deck that get value with recycling plant. So like if I go recycling plant, pitch chain, now all of a sudden I have poly plus I have Fright for Fusion, right?
Yeah.
So like that's already like the makings of the combo. And then not to mention there's all this shenanigans with wings, being able to send off the toy vendor and then you plus like 1 billion off of that. Didn't get to do that at all because I didn't see bear at all. The only time, like I could have gotten bear, but by that point, there was not like really much purpose I could have done with it because I had to search for fucking sabers and it's just, I don't know. I just think this was a whole fucking mess and I probably shouldn't have played this in the first place.
Well, hey, I appreciate the
this deck's
donation
too big
of the
brain
win,
for me. It's
I
too
mean,
big brain for
your
me.
hands, look at that hand, by the way, if you want.
That's
if
insane.
you thought you ever had
That's
a chance,
fucking
then
crazy.
that hand's disgusting. So yeah, this deck, namely just Zephyrath was the big thing. I was like, that's gonna instantly make the things I was going for more consistent. Just being able to put Zephranu straight to the extra deck, like this card's nuts, man. It really is that strong.
Yeah,
like the guy.
Yeah.
So
but your Maximum Crisis pulls seem pretty good, right? You got Zephyraths, you got your Chalkanine, you got your what's it called? Your Tornado Dragon's pretty good.
I got
Zephyr
2 Tornado Dragons. I got 2 Tornado Dragons.
2 Tornado Dragons? That's insane.
How many?
That's
did you get anything cool?
So I elected not to respin, and then I did the thing that I usually do where I look at it to see what it would have been, and I missed the opportunity to get Diagram Masterpiece, so joke's on me for not respinning. So it is what it is. You dodged a bullet with that one. But who knows? With the wheel, you might be able to spin something crazy for next episode, and it might work in your favor. So it's possible. Anything's possible. You can breathe a sigh of relief, speaking of the wheel, considering the fact that I ended up getting I think it was an ultra rare wild card, which is hilarious because every card in Duel Saga is an ultra rare.
It's all ultra, yeah.
So I just took, I don't think I had any copies of Fossil Dyna, so I just took Fossil Dyna.
Oh,
like,
wow.
I don't know if I'm ever going to need it, but whatever. Like,
all right, well, now you have him.
It's a guy. Yeah,
Quite
I got
cool.
him. It's fine. But next week, buddy. Next week. I also didn't expect you to run this deck back, to be fair.
I just thought there was too much cool new stuff from the new set to not run it back. So it worked out well. It worked out well. I was really happy with it.
Well, best of luck next week, buddy. I'm going to come back with something a bit more playable.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout out the patrons for all their continued support. So shout outs to Shadow1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Bodo, Cameron L. Smith, The Synchro Guy, Pony Stark, Dan the Man Hoban, Little Fade Leaf, Draconic, Dylan Rare Hunter, JW11860, Flannel Daddy, Brian Dancer of Class 7, Twinkle Muncher, literally all of the guinea pigs, Cheeks McLapperty, Stolfin Amethyst, Wonder Waffle, MBT Cancel Bio Community soon, Cancel Bio Committee soon, Cancel Bio Player soon, Corvain, which is worse, being a Shining Angel or getting janed, Daniel Howell, and Life keeps using Solemn Judgment on my hopes and dreams. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time.